Wednesday, October 17th, 3:35 p.m. Let me tell you how my day has been. So if you haven't known, I've been on the Invisalign treatment. Really good. I love it. I recommend it. If you don't want the metal braces in your mouth. I'm finished, so I'm on my retainers. And I've been on my retainers for about 3 weeks now. A couple days ago, about 3 days ago, I noticed my front tooth number 8, was starting to turn a light gray at the root, at the base near the gum line. So I go to my dentist and he said, it might be an infection of the tooth from trauma, like something hitting it, like when you're really little, a couple years ago, recently, whatever. And he referred me to the endodontist. An endodontist is someone that specializes in the nerve endings in the tooth. You know, their practice is limited to inside the tooth nerves, and whatever shit, yeah. So I go there, they test it all stuff out, they put some kind of frozen ice thing on my tooth, they push it, tap it, push on my gums, and I ended up, my tooth was dying, because the nerves have died, so the infection in the nerves, that's what was making it turn gray, so they had to do a root canal. Yay! That was about $870 for the total exam and root canal. The root canal process was actually not that bad, believe it or not. The only painful part in the whole thing, was the actual anesthetic shot. That thing was kind of, and I take the tip of your nail and squeeze your skin, like a small piece, and squeeze really hard. Imagine that in your gum. And I just fucking rip my skin. And that's what it feels like. For about 5 seconds. Then you feel like you have like the biggest face in the world. It's like your face is like a manatee. Picture a manatee's face, and that's what you feel like. You feel like you have like a big nose, and your lips are like, and you're like poking shit, and your lips like, that's what it feels like. Once you popped out the drills and the files, I got a little shaky because I wasn't sure if it was gonna hurt or not. But when she started drilling here, it wasn't actually all that bad. Finished it up, and yep, I have to go to my dentist next week to finish it up, to get bonding and bleaching to finish the color and all that stuff. So that was my root canal story. If you don't know what a root canal is, it's when they pretend this cone is your tooth, and that line right there is your gum line. So pretend it's like your front tooth right here. Okay? What they would do is they'll drill. They drill all the way down to the gum line to where you start seeing the root of the tooth. You start seeing the canal in the root. Hence the word root canal. Then they would take a file, something like this, stick it in the root canal, and pull out the infected dead nerve tissue, which this is a total exaggeration. Then they will start shaping the canal, filing the edges inside the canal, all the way down to the root, the base of the gum and all that shit. Make sure it's all nice and shaped. Then they will take little rubber sticks. They look like picture sparklers. You know, when you light them, they start. Yeah, those. But really, really small, really thin, and they stick them like 3 or 4 in there, all the way down to the base of the root. And they take a heating element to melt the rubber to actually, so it conforms to the root canal. Then they take some other material on top of that. And they take like cement on top of that, pretend the starburst is cement, and they seal off the top. It's temporary. Then you go back to your orthodontist, and they finish it for you. They do a porcelain veneer, porcelain crown, porcelain cap, you have a gold tooth, you have whatever you want, or they might just do bonding. In my case, they might do bonding, because I don't feel like spending another $1,700 for a porcelain crown, because I am still paying off my Invisalign. So that is what a root canal is. Now I'm going to eat this cement. They even gave me a little guide, a pamphlet. See your tooth? Tooth being drilled, infected pulp, hole cleaned out, filled with this. Here's the thing, the final stage when you go back to orthodontist, they're going to stick a metal pole in the hole, my tooth, and fill it up with some kind of resin, I don't know what the hell it is. And I will be short more money. Yeah, sounds like fun, doesn't it?